Hi, I'm Denise Cooper from Royale Installation. So we're going to do a loop.
Let's talk about the real core of the trade, inspection and testing, aka the Sparks lie detector test. So you want to be a spark, yeah? Cool. But before you start zapping sockets and poking DBS, watch this video. This isn't about landlords or tenants. This is about you understanding how to prove an install is safe, compliant, and won't blow someone's eyebrows off. What is an EICR? An EICR is a formal document you complete after testing a fixed wiring system. It's not just ticking boxes. It's a technical report showing if the system complies with BS 7671, wiring regulations. BS 7671 is your electrical Bible. But for EICRs, your real cheat sheet is Guidance Note 3, especially if you want to pass your 2391 or understand how to test correctly. Where to find the rules? Most of what you'll report in an EICR is listed under Part 6 of BS 7671. That's the section on inspection and testing. But don't get lost in the source. Real talk. Use Guidance Note 3 for procedures. Use the on-site guide for quicker referencing. Flip to Appendix 6 of BS 7671 for the Model EICR form. What you're actually testing. Here's where your test kit earns its keep. An EICR involves visual inspection. Look for burns, damage, dodgy workmanship.
Will come here from this direction and go where? Got a problem.
Dead testing, continuity, insulation resistance, polarity.
This cable is for that water bonding.
Continuity must be verified before use and during periodic checks. This is done as a dead test, see GN3, page 41 for bonding guidance.
The problem is the electricity for the load side was connected with the supply.
You can look up the continuity of radial circuits and polarity in page 45, page 59 in Guidance Note 3. Live testing, Zs, RCD trip time, earth fault loop impedance.
This metro that I'm using is a 3152. The test that we just done with the socket tester is just to identify what circuits we're on and how many points we've got. So what we're going to do now is we're going to do a ZS, and ZS is the final length of the circuit. The measurement is earth loop impedance. So let's see what we got. We've got a 32 amp breaker. We've got it as a ring. We'll confirm if it's a ring. So we're going to do a loop test, ZS. We've got RCD, so we're going to use the RCD ZS tester, and as I said, we're measuring the whole length of the circuit. So this is from the transformer outside to the fuse board, from the fuse board through to the circuit to the end.
And lastly, functional tests. switches, RCDs, MCBs, AFDDs if they're there.
So the other problem that we have with this board is that there's no label at all. So the customer doesn't know what circuits belong to what, and in event of a emergency, you won't be able to turn off the fuse board, the circuit, to know which circuits is belonging to where. This fuse board now is the protection of, these are protections of the cable, MCBs. This is the protection of you as a human being, RCD. So we need to make sure that the RCD is working correctly, because if you don't press this test button every 6 months, it becomes seized up. So the whole purpose of testing the RCD is to make sure it works in the event of a fault, because it will trip.
Every result you record helps determine if the install is satisfactory or needs remedial work. Codes and classifications. When you find a fault, you apply a code. These aren't guesses, they're based on risk and non-compliance. C1, danger present, fix now or run. C2, potentially dangerous. C3, improvement recommended. FI, further investigation needed. These codes appear on the EICR form under Observations and Recommendations. Don't just slap C2 because it looks spicy, know why. Equipment you will use. You'll need a proper test kit. Multifunction tester, MFT. Lock-off kit, don't fry yourself. Schedule of test results. Cert writing software or old school pen and paper. Practice using your kit till it feels like muscle memory. GN3 even tells you how to test each circuit step by step. If you're serious about becoming an electrician, start here, with testing and inspecting by the book. Forget cowboy shortcuts. If you don't test it, you don't know it. If you don't know it, don't sign it. This was part 1 of our EICR student series. Part 2, we'll break down how to actually fill out the EICR form and what sparks forget most. Like and subscribe and comment. What BS 7671 reg do you find confusing?